Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today KRC-20 just went live again, so this is literally 3 minutes after it went live. It's around 1 o'clock in the UK, so I think it's maybe 6 to 8 hours behind in the US. So those people in the US that were staying awake for it are probably pretty tired by now. However, we do have it on the main net right now, and we're just going to be looking at basically more in terms of the mining side, because I did make a video saying that the rewards for mining would be a lot higher and that you should turn on your machines just to get that extra yield of Kaspa coin whilst all this minting is going on. And currently the price of Kaspa coin is kind of up. I don't know whether that's because the whole market is up or just because of this new KRC-20. When we look here, let's refresh and see on MEXC, the price of Kaspa coin is trading at around 17.76. but it did kind of go all the way up to nearly even 18 cents, and it kind of wants to go past that. If you look here, we can change it and you can actually see. Let's put it to 1.1. We can't actually click here. Let's refresh. Let's put it to 1.1. As you can see here, there's a massive buy wall in terms of the 18 cents mark right there. So you have around 292k. that is going to basically sell off, and I think this is what we're seeing right here, because it actually went up and then it hit that 18 cents and it sold off a bunch of Kaspa coin. And then when we come to Kasplex, you can obviously check around and see all the KRC-20 tokens that you see here, and I don't really have much information on what you can mint, but I know that there's the cat one. I don't know what it's called, but there's a cat one there that a lot of people are getting into. I think it's one of the founders' cats that they're making a meme coin on. But the main thing, as I said in the previous video, was talking about the fees on the network, which are obviously going to be added to the miners that we're seeing here. So currently the fee on the network for fast is 15 Kaspa coin, which is around $1, which we never normally see. We normally see it in 0.0 Kaspa coin, so 0.01 is normally the average fee, or 0.02. That's what the normal average fee is, but as you can see there, even on the slow one, it's around 1 Kaspa coin to send. If we refresh this, so 3.85, it's now gone up to 5.46. So these are all going to be added, obviously, onto the blocks, and that's where we're going to be making a lot more yield on Kaspa coin from mining those blocks that are including the fees that we're seeing here. So even as it's just launched, we're still at around 5.4 on the normal 1 minute transaction time there. So that's quite a lot to be added on. So as you can see here, even on the transactions, we got a lot of them coming through right now, and the transaction count is pretty much higher than we normally see as well on Kaspa coin. When we look at the average transaction fee per transaction, you can see even in the last day, it's gone up quite a lot. So it was at around 0.13 and now it's up to 0.5. I don't think this accounts necessarily for today's fee, so the 5.46. If we refresh again, let's see if this has gone up. So it's gone up to 7.35 Kaspa coin. As I said, this is all going to be added into the blocks that we were mining. So around 3 to 4 days ago, I made a video saying that you should probably turn your miners on to take advantage of this. And that means that maybe around 7, if there's 200 transactions in there, that's going to be an extra 1,400 Kaspa coin added onto each one, depending on how much transactions are obviously in the block. And you can see here the transactions per second on the network is around 209. I don't think that this website is necessarily updating too quickly. I think there's a lot of stuff going on the network in terms of the volume, and it can't really keep up right now. Even when we're looking at the metrics like active addresses that are actually preparing for the KRC-20, so it's not giving real-time data for the next day, which is today. We have up to 24,000 active addresses, whereas it was 19,000, and the same goes for the transaction count. So I think there's about a doubling in transaction count. We have 115 right there, and it goes up to 310 in the last day. So this is obviously affecting the network quite a lot. When we look on the pools, you can see a lot more hash rate added onto F2 pool, a lot more added onto Binance.com actually, and that's about it what we're looking at there. Then if we go over to Kaspa pool, so this is the normal one that we're seeing here, let's refresh it and see what the rewards are. So we go to blocks, And you can see that the reward already is 964 Kaspa coin, or 1,792. So this is about 20 times the normal reward on the transactions. As we can see here, the normal reward, if we're going on the emission schedule, is only 87 Kaspa coin. So this has spiked up to 1,792 in terms of the reward. Even that one got 5,506 on one block. So this is why I was saying you should turn them on in anticipation for this, because it's going to increase the reward. Now, I'm going to probably be uploading this video around 3 hours past the actual schedule for KRC-20. So there might still be rewards around on the network, but this is the, peak of rewards right now when it just went live. So if you had listened to that video 3 days ago, you probably would have been yielding quite a lot of Kaspa coin right now, even on your smaller machines. And then we can just show a different example. If we look at Hero Miners here, reward for one block, 1,053, 2,800, 700, 2,236. So these are kind of unheard of type of block rewards that we're seeing here. These are the normal ones, around 87, 82, 88. But these ones right here, the really high ones, are the ones that are obviously going to be going out to those miners that decided to turn on. So if you're getting 20 times the reward, the hash rate that you're actually contributing is kind of like the same reward that we're seeing maybe even before the Kaspa emission schedule started. So even better rewards than you would ever have on the Kaspa network, which is insane to see right now. And we kind of predicted this because based off the last KRC-20 launch, we don't really know if this is going to go well or not, because it's only been a couple of hours, and that's what happened with the last one. It was a couple of hours and then it kind of failed. But we're going to keep an eye on it and obviously take advantage of the rewards from those blocks that are coming out right now. So just a couple of the coins that you can actually mint or / airdrop to. Dag Night Dog. I don't know if there's anything else. Dag Night Dog's there. I can't see any other ones. Caster coin, maybe. I don't really know how you actually mint these on the network, or at least get yourself a part of them. But we're mainly in it, obviously, for the mining rewards that we're getting. I'm not too heavily involved in the KRC-20 tokens of actually buying them. On the hash rate, if we actually go back here, you can see the hash rate has spiked quite a lot as well, even in the past couple of weeks. Probably because everyone knew that the rewards were going to be sky high, so they all put their miners on right now to take advantage of all those rewards that we're getting here. So if we go back here, these are still in waiting. Let's refresh this one on Kaspa Pool, just to give you like an updated version of what we're seeing. So 2,229, 2,300, 4,400, 2,600. So really, really high rewards that we're seeing on the network. Let's just refresh Kaspa FYI once again. And the fee is back down to 5.64. So it got up to around 7. So for each transaction that was going on the network, you would have had to pay 7 Kaspa coin for that transaction to go through. That's probably why we're seeing right here these transactions of 20 Kaspa coin plus the extra 7 or 6 that it's costing to actually mint on the network. So as it says there, the next reward is around 82 Kaspa coin, but right now we're getting rewards of around even 1,000 to around 5,000 on the blocks, and this isn't going to last for too long, and it's probably going to tail off very quickly. So if you had watched that video, you would have seen obviously the opportunity to start getting more rewards, even if it is for a couple of hours on the network. The volume on Kaspa coin has actually gone up around 5 million since we started the video, I believe. Let's just take a last look at the Kaspa price. So on TradingView here, we can see that that candle kind of came up to 18 cents, and then obviously there was a sell wall, so that came off, and we're probably going to go above 18 cents, and then maybe it'll trickle off. Maybe if you've been mining and you're looking for an exit time, it might be the opportunity that you're looking for here. If you're mining at 1 cent or something like that and you want to get out now, it might be a good time, because I believe after this KRC-20 has kind of fizzled out, the price of Kaspa coin is probably going to drop a little bit more. But overall, it seems very successful. Obviously for the miners that have been mining, it was a good idea to stick it on, so the fees are actually coming in very quickly. And hopefully you guys listened to the advice in the last video. As you can see, the rewards are sky high right now. So obviously those people who did leave it on, you're going to be getting, 20x the rewards on the blocks that you're mining. So it might even be good to even had it solo mining, as I said in the last video, just to even get a chance at hitting one of these blocks at the start of the KRC-20 launch. But we'll be making more videos on it, maybe a video on how to actually obtain any of the tokens, something like that, if I get more research done into it, because particularly right now, I've only been doing research into the mining side of it. So let me know in the comments if you've been mining, like the video, and subscribe for more content like this.